Hi.
Aaron, what were your thoughts before the very last play? What were you thinking in that moment?
Hi.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
What was going through your mind in the moments before that very last play that sealed the game?
We had made it just a third down stop, and fourth and down. I thought they was a run. They dropped back in the pass, and we kind of found a way to get the chop club able to bend the edge and found a way to get to the quarterback to make him throw a miss error pass. I actually tried to get the ball out, but he kind of tossed it up. So that was a little nervous at first, but it was a huge play, man. It was a great few stops for the defense that we made leading up to that. I think we started taking over the game up front when we needed to. Um, we world champs, so.
Coach McVay said he knew you were going to make that exact play, and he told everyone before you actually did it.
He told me that when I got to the sideline, but you got to be relentless, man. That's about you want something bad enough, you got to go get it. It was right in front of us. We had the lead. It was put on the defensive shoulders to make the big stop to help us be world champions. So you want one another way. All off season you work, you train. You got camp, you got long seasons that just for this one game to be the last team standing. You got to give it all, give it everything you got, man. And it's about being relentless, showing up when you need to. Big time players make big time plays in big time games, and it's truly a blessing, to have the opportunity to play this game, but not just play this game, play with great teammates, great coaches. A great organization, man. Been here 8 years, a lot of ups and downs. So to see it come full circle, and be a world champion, all that hard work you put into this game, that's what it's for. So it's like finally mission complete. So it feels great.
Aaron, there was a report.
There's a lot of talk that this might be it to seal a Super Bowl like that with the win. Is this something that can lead you off into the sunset?
I'm just in the moment right now. I'm gonna join this with my family. I got my kids. I promised my daughter this when she was 5 years old. They're playing the confetti. She got to do that today. Was that fun? So I'm just in the moment right now. I'm gonna enjoy this with my teammates, my family. And I'm just gonna be in the moment and enjoy this today. For a couple days. How about that? It's a blessing.
How do you describe everything that you've gone through in this organization? What does today mean for you?
It mean everything. Like this organization drafted me here 8 years ago to have opportunity, to help bring this here. So to start in, St. Louis and have our struggles and then come to LA and, be able to build something special, bringing Coach McVay in. One thing I told him when he got here and had the opportunity to start playing with him and getting to know him, I told him as long as he's here, I want to continue to, be a part of this organization and help build on a legacy. We built a legacy, and legacies is built not from individual stats, but, team success. The ultimate goal is always to be a world champion. I've been saying that for the past few years. So, to finally get the opportunity to feel this, to be living in it right now and at this time, this moment, it's like, I don't know. It's hard to put it in words right now.
Aaron, can you tell us about stacking up against the Bengals' offensive line and like your mind states going into that?
Well, we knew what we had to do. We knew we had to keep playing. First half, I think, I don't know, we had one sack the first half and then came out and started. I felt like we started taking over the game what we needed to as a defensive front. Guys started making plays. Vaughn was making plays. Flo was making plays. Great games. Ashawn Robinson was making plays. Guys on the back end was making plays. Weather was coming up making big plays for us. So that's what it's about. It's a team game. It's a team sport. And it ain't just one or two guys out there. It's all 11 on the field that at any time was making a big play for us. And, we found a way to come away with a win and be a world champion. So.
Aaron, you're one of the most famous faces of the NFL, but you're an interior defensive lineman. Regardless of whatever you do from here on, do you ever think that was possible?
To be real with you, I felt like I always set myself with high goals and standards, but I surpassed anything I ever thought was, that I wanted to do. I thought, coming in, I wanted to be, an all-pro and a Pro Bowler, but, to sit here and say that, I had a lot of individual success, man, and I would have never thought in a million years, full circle, that I'll be sitting here right now with the success I had in a short amount of time in this league, to be a world champion, in my 8th year. So, you put the body working, A lot of good things can happen out of that, man. And I always work hard, man. I'm a guy that train all year round, and really work my ass off to be at this point, man. So to be here right now, man, and to be able to look back and things that I was able to accomplish is truly a blessing. So.
Aaron, tell us about promising your daughter. You said you promised her that she was going to play. When did that come about?
So when we was going to our first Super Bowl, I promised her after we win the Super Bowl we was gonna play in the confetti, and we fell short. And I remember she came up to me and said, "Dad, I thought you said we was gonna play in the confetti." So, this is something that I had to keep a promise to my daughter and make sure that we was able to complete the mission this time. So we got to play in the confetti today, and we had some fun. She got some in her hand right now too. So.
What's her name?
Jada.
How old is she?
She's 8.
Aaron,
When you stop, you ready to stop the line on that 3rd and 1. What part of your training allows you to make such a play like that? You grab with one hand, you stop, and get the first down.
It's about being strong, man. You got to be stout. You got to be stout in the run. But there's a play where I was able to choke down. He cut back to me. I was able to grab him, keep him stuck so he couldn't fall forward. And 4 for 1, you thinking they was gonna run it. And then you start seeing certain stands and certain calls. They start calling out to the point where you was like, they're gonna drop back and pass. So took advantage of it. Got the chop club. Was able to get to the edge and found a way to get to him. So I actually tried to get the ball out. He kind of ducked me from doing that. And then when he threw it up, I kept my heart kind of dropped because I seen the little running back was right there. I thought he was gonna catch it, but it was a big play, man. It was a great game by the Rams overall, from the offense to the defense to the special teams, man. And it was a great team sport team and a great team win. So.
Aaron, wait, Aaron.
Aaron, you retiring or are you coming back?
Congratulations.
Bye.